Welcome, my name is Kyle for the win, and welcome to a very different video. I don't think you were expecting to see some Black Ops 2 gameplay today, which is, I mean, who would expect Black Ops 2 gameplay? Anyways, but as you can see, name is Kaya Nelson, is actually an aimbotter. We're not going to worry about that. I'm not an aimbotter, so don't worry about that. But anyways, gameplay in the background is an MP7 gameplay on Raid. We do pretty well, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. There'll be other gameplays at the end if necessary. So I just wanted to talk to you guys because I want to talk to you guys about Call of Duty World War II. As I said in a few videos in the past, I said, well, I think I'm going to come back to this game. And I really want to go back to that game. But you know, I have difficulties playing that game for an extended period of time just because my time playing and enjoying that game is so limited for just a few reasons. Unfortunately, these few reasons are so exponential, and I don't know if they can be fixed or not before this game, before Call of Duty World War II is done in its life cycle. So I'm just going to talk about those few things really quick for you guys. And I hope you guys will come to understand that I don't hate World War II. I just wish that there would be a few things that could... I just wish the developers would do a few things that I'm going to actually talk about in this video. So, if any developers come onto this video or anything of that sort, or you guys are interested in like Call of Duty World War II and want it to be better, then I would really appreciate it if you guys would share this around and, you know, maybe shed some light on the subjects I talk about today in this video. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into them. The first thing that makes it really hard for me to play Call of Duty World War II is simply the people I have to play against. There's been plenty of gameplays where I've been playing against Optic Sprat, I've been playing against Phase Testy, I've been playing against even Pomage of all people. And I don't know why I am put against these people, because I'm not even close to their skill level. And I'm always put against people that are in full parties, which I just don't understand. I have a 1.45 KD in Call of Duty World War II. But my kill confirmed KD and my TDM KD are around 1.8, which is not terrible in my opinion, but it makes it so hard to play against good people. And I apologize, but it's really laggy in the server, as you can see. It's so laggy. It's ridiculous. But it just makes it so hard when I have to be playing against parties of people all the time, especially in the Resistance DLC playlist. Of course, it's the first week the DLC is out. You can pretty much expect that. But it's just really hard for me to have fun and enjoy playing World War II when all I'm playing against is parties of really good, of not even really good players, but I'm just playing against parties of people, and it's just really hard to enjoy myself when I'm playing against parties of players. The second reason is the PPSH. The main PPSH is very overpowered, and if you guys disagree, then that's your opinion, but I find it extremely frustrating to jump in lobbies where I'm only playing against the PPSH. Like, I only jump in lobbies with the PPSH, and it is so frustrating because you guys know me. I don't like using the most overpowered guns all the time. Like, of course I use them, such as in this game. I have a bunch of kills with the A94, I have a bunch of kills with the M8A1, I have a bunch of kills with the MSMC, but I don't use them all the time. I like being able to use whatever weapon I want whenever I want to use it, and Call of Duty World War II makes that so incredibly hard because the developers just do not nerf guns that are overused. Kar 98K, they nerfed it, but I don't know if it was enough, because the Kar 98K still destroys me in quickscopes, and it's so ridiculously annoying and frustrating. It's like, I hate playing against the PPSH all the time, and the Kar 98K as well. The Kar 98K though is better than it was, but it's still ridiculous. And the PPSH is just so frustrating to play against because of how good it is as a weapon and how overused it is. Sorry, that when I play Call of Duty World War II, it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to play against. I just don't want to play this game anymore because it just completely drains my energy to be playing against the PPSH all the time. And the final score in that gameplay was 22-6. Unfortunately, we lost. But, I mean, you're going to lose when you're playing against a 42-0 aimbotter. So, I mean, what are you going to do? We'll probably jump into gameplay here. There's probably going to be a lot of gameplay this entire video. Just because it's probably going to be a long. I don't want to say rant because I'm not mad at the game. I'm just disappointed because I really do want to enjoy this game. But it's so hard for me to do that I just can't. I had to make this video. Because yesterday I was playing Call of Duty World War II, trying to get a gameplay for you guys on the Volkssturmgewehr assault rifle. But I jumped into the Resistance playlist because it's double XP, double weapon XP, and double division XP. And I was just getting wrecked. I was playing against parties of 3, 4, 5, and even 6. And I was just like, this is not fun. It made me more frustrated. I had dinner with my family after that, and I was frustrated. I was grumpy. It's just irritating trying to get a good gameplay on World War II when you're playing against full parties and full parties only. It's just incredibly frustrating for me, especially because I consider myself to be not good but average at Call of Duty. I mean, I do over 1.5 pretty much every game, except for in World War II. The next thing I wanted to talk about for World War II is why it's a frustrating game and I wish it was better, and something that needs to be fixed to make this game better is the kill streaks. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how frustrating it is to go on an 8.5 kill streak, to get an artillery strike, to call that baby in right in the middle of the map, where you know people are, or even just guessing and not even getting hit markers. It is so incredibly frustrating because when you want kill streaks, you want them to do work. I mean, there was a clip in this gameplay on Black Ops 2, which is not the last best Call of Duty, but one of the best, amazing, fun Call of Duties besides Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts. It's just so frustrating and so annoying to get a kill streak and have it not do anything. Like my lightning strike, a 7.5 kill streak, less than on an artillery strike. Got 4 kills with it with 1 strike. Like that's awesome. That is what people look forward to when they play Call of Duty. And Call of Duty World War II did that terribly. I don't mean to gripe and yell and be, rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just stating fact. The kill streaks in World War II are terrible. They're way too hard to get. They do no damage. They have a lot to fix with those kill streaks. They said they were going to do a kill streak buff, but when is that kill streak buff going to come? We need that kill streak buff. Literally. We need the artillery to come in faster. We need everything we need the glide bomb to have more splash damage. We need the paratroopers to have more health. We need the fire bombing run to drop faster and have the fire last longer and do more damage. It should be like the napalm strike, where if you stand in it for more than 2 seconds, you die. And the highest kill streak in the game should be way easier to get. Maybe make it 1600 or 1500. Something, make it even, make it balanced, make it fair, but make it good. The kill streaks need to be buffed for this game to be enjoyable. The other thing is skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking, though, is not a huge deal for me. It wouldn't be a huge deal if the PPSH wasn't overpowered. So they all relate. But skill-based matchmaking, I get in lobbies, and I just like, why am I playing against these type of people? Like, I get it. I'm sub-average. I'm average at this game. But even in lobbies, it's me against. I've played multiple games. I think I actually have a recording of it, maybe, and I'll put it up if that's the case, of me playing against Optic Sprat and FaZe Testament. I'm just by myself against them both, and it's incredibly frustrating because it's like, why am I put against these players? I'm not as good as these players, but I'm put against them in every single game. It's so frustrating. But the rant is over. But what I'm going to say, I'm going to do some constructive criticism and try and encourage the fixes for this game. So for the first issue, which is the full parties, they can add a mercenary mosh pit. I understand that people don't really play mercenary mosh pit that often. However, for me, being with my skill level, playing in a mercenary mosh pit would be so much fun, because I wouldn't have to worry about playing against full parties. I'd have to worry only about me, myself, and I, and playing against other solo players, so that it's not so frustrating. Playing against a party of 2 or 3 people, just running around with PPSHs only, making it extremely frustrating. I mean, that's a good idea. They've kind of slowly taken it out of Call of Duty. It was in Black Ops 2, it was in Call of Duty Ghosts, it was in Advanced Warfare, it was in Black Ops 3, but they all took it out. It all took it out of the game. And I don't know why, because I only play solo most of the time. 99% of the time I'm playing solo. There's a few situations where I'm playing with a friend, but not really that often. So if they put Mercenary Mosh Pit into Call of Duty World War II, that would be awesome. That would definitely help the people who play solo all the time and not make it incredibly frustrating for them. And as for the PPSH / Kar 98K / Volkssturmgewehr / all the really good, really overpowered good weapons, just nerf them. And I actually have all the ideas for how you could nerf these weapons. PPSH, nerf the fire rate and give it more recoil. That is all it needs. Give it a little bit more recoil and nerf the fire rate a tiny bit. And then it would still pack that damage punch, but it would not be extremely overpowered. Which it is. Well, not overpowered, but just completely overused. And maybe a little overpowered. As for the Volkssturmgewehr, it's a great idea. It's a very great idea and a very good weapon that they put in the game, and I'm really glad they did. But I can definitely see in the future it being a little too overpowered, which is not good. It's definitely not good to have a weapon that's overpowered in your game. Honestly, it's not good. Especially as a DLC weapon, which everybody can't get. Of course, you can always get it, but what they should do with that gun, give it more recoil. Simple as that. Give it a little bit more recoil, and it'll be balanced with the STG and the bar and the FG42. Just give it a little bit more recoil, because it is a really good weapon, but I can see it potentially becoming a problem, because every DLC lobby I get in, there's at least 2 to 3 people on the enemy team using it, and that's also annoying as well. As for the bar needs to have a damage reduction, and the reason why I say this is because I've gotten outgunned by the bar with the grease gun. What? That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to easily outgun the bar because of its low fire rate, but because the bar packs so much of a punch, it outguns SMGs, which is completely frustrating. Next for the Kar 98K, again, continue. Well, I think the zoom in time is good, but nerf the damage. Make it like the ballista from Black Ops 2. The ballista from Black Ops 2 had an incredibly fast aim in time, but the damage was middle of the chest up. So, if they did that to the Kar 98K, it'd become way more balanced and way easier, and way more easy to deal with. And I think that is it for the weapons. As for the skill-based matchmaking, there's not a lot they can do about that. Unfortunately, there's not a lot they can do about the skill-based matchmaking, except maybe turn it off. Maybe turn it off. Have the community test it out, because they say that it's not in the game, but I'm 100% sure it is because of the people I play against on a daily basis, which is really frustrating. So it's definitely in the game, and if they maybe turned it off and did a test, I'm sure the community would have way more fun, people would come back, and they would enjoy the game a lot more. Then the kill streaks. Please, 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 please buff the kill streaks. I'm pretty sure I already talked about this, but please buff them. Make them better. It is important. Kill streaks make Call of Duty fun. End of story. Maps can be bad, but if the streaks stink, the whole game's bad. The whole package is not fun, in my opinion. The reason why Black Ops 2 was a huge success, I know I'm talking about Black Ops 2 because that's the gameplay in the background, but the reason why Call of Duty games have had so much success is because of the good kill streaks. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, even Call of Duty Ghosts, believe it or not. Good kill streaks make the game fun and make the replay value exponential. It makes people enjoy the game way more, and it's just incredible. But because World War II has such bad kill streaks, it makes the replay value so small. I mean, I lasted a whole week playing World War II before I got so frustrated that I just don't want to play it anymore for a little bit, and then take a break for a little bit of time, because the kill streaks are so bad. Like, I should not have to work that hard for an artillery strike. It's okay to have weak kill streaks, but make them easy to get. The Molotov cocktail, extremely weak kill streak. It's a 250. Yeah, I believe it's a 250 kill streak. Not hard to get at all. The artillery is terrible. Make it maybe a 5 or a 6. Make the UAV a 3. Just buff the kill streaks. I mean, I'm sure it's hard being a developer, because I don't develop video games. The only thing I do is I play it, and I'm a consumer, and I love Call of Duty to death. But I mean, it can't be hard to buff the kill streaks. You've heard the community talk, and they say the kill streaks suck. Please buff them. But I don't know why they don't buff the kill streaks. It's honestly ridiculous to me, as someone who likes this game so much. But I've been talking a lot, and I'm sure you guys probably haven't made it this far because, well, my watch time isn't extremely high. But I want to talk to you guys about what I'm going to do with my channel from now until, well, November, when Black Ops 4 or whatever Treyarch is making comes out. This year, 2018, is going to be tough. Because I want to enjoy Call of Duty World War II, but because in its current state, it is so hard for me to enjoy it and consistently have a good time. I'm going to have to change it up a little bit. I know I said I'm probably going to go back into Call of Duty World War II, and I'm still going to keep you guys updated on all the news and information. I'll still, when it comes to a Call of Duty World War II video, I'll still have Call of Duty World War II gameplay in the background. So let's say the DLC comes out, I'm going to cover that, everything, trailer breakdowns, everything. I'm going to cover it. As I said, I'm your number one source, not number one, but I'm your source for everything Call of Duty. So that means trailer breakdowns, leaks, everything like that I'm going to cover for you guys. Still, that's not going to change. However, my live gameplays and all sorts of stuff like that, I'm going to be playing games I enjoy. So that consists of Black Ops 2 live episodes returning. That consists of Fortnite live returning. I know it's been a long time since I've had a Fortnite live episode for you guys, but that's going to come very, very soon. I'm also going to play other games, other Call of Duty games such as Call of Duty Ghosts, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3. I'm going to be doing zombie challenges as well, which is I'm pretty excited about. Not all the time, but maybe I'll do a zombie challenge or something soon. And yeah, that's about it. Also in February, late February, later this month, we'll probably get some leaks on Call of Duty, Treyarch's next Call of Duty game. Maybe even in March or April. Well, April will definitely get some leaks. So in March, 99% sure that we'll find out when the reveal trailer for Treyarch's next game is, which is going to be so awesome. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am to be playing another boots on the ground Treyarch game. Because think about it, Black Ops 2 was the last Treyarch game that was boots on the ground. That's ridiculous. That's so long ago. I mean, it's just incredible. Treyarch know how to make good Call of Duty games, and developers need to follow in their footsteps. I swear. SledgeHammer and Infinity Ward just need to look at Black Ops Treyarch, what Treyarch does, and just do it. Just do what they do. So Black Ops 2 Lives are coming back. If you guys want me to do a Road to Prestige, that would be so much fun for Black Ops 2, because I would love to get to Master Prestige for the second time in this game. So let me know down in the comments. I know there's one person that loves to comment on my videos, so make sure you comment. And Fortnite Live is returning, and Call of Duty news and information staying just as it is. So there we go, guys. That is the video. I talked for a very, very long time, and if you're here till the end, you are a true subscriber, and I love you to death. But yeah, so I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Check out all of my recent Call of Duty World War II videos down in the at the end of this video and in the description below. I had a ton of fun doing the DLC coverage. Oh, I forgot one thing. Unfortunately, the Darkest Shore live zombies playthrough will not be continuing. I tried earlier today to edit a part for it, but unfortunately it decided that it did not want to load into my editing software. Why that was the case, I have no idea. It's incredibly frustrating, because I actually do enjoy the Darkest Shore. Pardon me, but the gameplay got corrupted, or something happened. So unfortunately, guys, the Darkest Shore zombies playthrough is not going to continue. But none of you guys really watched it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, there we go, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and let me know, guys, what you think about what I said about Call of Duty World War II, as well as what's going forth with this channel. So I'll see you guys all on another video very, very soon.